I still remember the smile on her face. Not warm, not grateful, calculated. She stood in my doorway, suitcases behind her, my son beside her, and said, "Surprise, Mom? We sold our apartment, and we're moving in with you." I laughed, because I thought it was a joke, but no one laughed back. That's when I knew. This wasn't a visit. This was a takeover. This house isn't just walls and furniture. It's the place my late husband and I saved for, brick by brick. The place where I raised my son alone after his father passed. The place where every corner has a memory. After my husband died, the house got quiet. Too quiet. So when my son married, I was happy. I welcomed her like a daughter. I trusted her. That was my first mistake. She walked in like she already owned the place. She pointed at rooms. "This will be our bedroom. We'll turn this into an office. You won't need the guest room anymore." I finally asked quietly, "How long are you staying?" She smiled. "Oh, this is permanent. We sold our apartment." I turned to my son. He didn't meet my eyes. That silence hurt more than her word. Within days, things changed. My furniture was moved. My kitchen rules were mocked. My routines were called old-fashioned. She'd say things like, "Mom, you don't really need privacy anymore." I stopped inviting friends over. I started eating in my room, in my own house. At night, I cried quietly so no one would hear. I kept telling myself, "They're family. It will get better." It didn't. One afternoon, I overheard her on the phone. "Yeah, don't worry. The house is basically ours now." She's old. What can she really do? Old. That word hit harder than any insult. That night, she handed me a list. A list. Chores. Rules. Even a quiet time for me. I looked at my son. He said, "Just go along with it, Mom, it's easier." That's when something inside me broke, and something else woke up. What they didn't know was that my husband had always planned ahead. Years ago, he insisted I keep everything in my name. The house, the accounts, everything. The next morning, I called my lawyer. I didn't cry. I didn't explain much. I just said, "I need my home back." He understood immediately. A week later, she announced, "We're renovating. You'll stay with relatives for a while." I smiled. For the first time in weeks, the doorbell rang. A man stepped inside, suit, briefcase. My lawyer. He placed documents on the table. Ownership papers. Legal notices. She went pale. My son sat down. "Hart," the lawyer spoke calmly. "This property belongs solely to Mrs. Moore. You have no legal right to live here." She shouted. She accused. She blamed me. But the law doesn't listen to tantrums. By the end of the week, their suitcases were back at the door. This time, they were leaving. As they walked out, my son turned back. He wanted to say something. I stopped him. "I raised you to be strong, not to take what isn't yours. Now the house is quiet again, but it no longer feels lonely. It feels like mine." If this story touched you, share it with someone who thinks kindness is weakness, because sometimes justice wears a gentle face.